Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down. Maybe just a tad short.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Nix now on 1st and 10. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Pushed out to his left.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
3rd and a yard. Back to throw. That swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive, but even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Broncos nothing. Joey Sly set to
Following the
kick off.
touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, it's Harvey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
And he'll take this one in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 53 yards.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Sly's kick is good. And the Eagles build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Broncos.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Here's 1st and 10. Zone read, a give to Harvey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3.
Over set. Ready. Ready. Through the 12. Back. Away.
Throw it. Nix. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a 1st down. Motion man is Hyatt. Now this looks like a design run.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Here's Hill.
The running back on the action. A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Harvey, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
No.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
No, Tiger Horn.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Harvey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
a run once more. That's Harvey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Third and 2. Here we go. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. He connects with Mims. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second and 5. Motion man is Hyatt. The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
15 yards on the
Now
play.
the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
First down, Broncos.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point up and good. And the Broncos back within 7. It's 24-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On third down, here's Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Here comes the Eagles punt team. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. That's taken in at the 50. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A first down throw for Hurts. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Hurts using the pop pass. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And
after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
It is 3rd and 10.
180, 180. Come, let's get it. $63. Yeti. Hey. Alpha. Delta.
Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is up and through. Broncos will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Eagles will go up by 7.
Broncos 24. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
To count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll run here with Hill. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Harvey. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Working in the middle, that's Harvey. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's scored at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Nix. Look at the big man go. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Broncos. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Great. Go Silver, ready? Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 4.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, it's Hurts. Moving to his left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
63, 63, 63. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Oh, run play. This is Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Andrew Makuba on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Eagles' 15-yard line.
Here's second and 6. Handoff now for Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun on third down. This is caught at 2. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
1-yard line.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is first and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The PAT up and good. And the Broncos will go up by 7.
Eagles 31.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. On the move left. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. There he goes again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. A gain of 57 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll stick to the ground. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Like a design run, Hurts has it, and he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts, touchdown Eagles. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite touch. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll run. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. The throw, left side, blocked by Andrews. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run here. Fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Hold on, set. Ready.
They'll go down to a knee. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Hurts. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for second down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. And this game is over. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.